I had the very good fortune of getting to work with Sean Dealey at Sweetwater Studios on my very first EP that came out called On Trial for Killing Time. I recorded it here in my bedroom studio, so the mix wasn't the best that it could possibly be, of course. But what he did in the mastering process really brought out the nuances of all the instruments and made me sound better than I thought I could ever sound, to be quite frank with you. So if you take a look at the EP on Apple Music, you'll notice that it says Lossless. Now check this out. You can see that I have Half Moon Eyes open by the brothers Landreth, and if I go to that song, you'll see that this is high-res lossless. It also has a mix in Dolby Atmos. So Dolby Atmos, if you don't know what that is absolutely incredible. I actually got to sit in the Dolby Atmos certified studio room at Sweetwater Studios a while back when I went out to hear the Kenny Wayne Shepherd Band, including Chris Layton from Double Trouble. It was amazing. It was like the music was all around me. You know, and it's like you could kind of swim in it, you could live in it. And so I want to show you how to enable that in Apple Music on your desktop, and then I'll show you how to configure it on your mobile phone as well, and also point you in the direction of a knowledge article that talks a little bit more about Dolby Atmos and how to set that up on your phone so that you can use spatial audio if you're using something like an earbud, or if you have headphones that support Dolby Atmos and spatial audio. It's pretty cool. All right, so check this out. In Apple Music, you go to the settings, and under playback, you'll want to enable lossless audio. Now, this is going to depend on what kind of equipment you have. So I'm using high-res lossless because I'm running through a bunch of equipment that supports this stuff. So do what's right for your system, of course. And if you go down to Dolby Atmos, you'll see that I have it always on and yours is probably set to automatic. And then if you check always on, it gives you a warning that it's not supported on all speaker types. I'm going to go ahead and turn that on because I'm set up for it here in the space. And then I just hit OK. And so when I play these tracks, I'll be getting high-res lossless, so like 4K mastered tracks in Dolby Atmos. That's amazing. Again, if you want to do this just using some earbuds, there's other hardware, of course, that will support that. If you look at my phone right now, you'll see that I have Apple Music pulled up. And if I just pull down from the top of the screen, I can get into my Bluetooth settings. And if I go to Bluetooth settings from here, all I have to do is click that letter I. I'm going to put my earbuds in, and then I'm going to switch to noise cancellation and scroll down a little bit and check out spatial audio. So you can actually go through and set this up for your own spatial audio experience. If you go to sound and haptics, and then scroll down to the very bottom, you'll see that personalized spatial audio option right there. So that's another way you can get to it. If you just type how to listen to Atmos in Apple Music, it'll pull up a summary. And if you look right here, there's actually a great knowledge article through Apple support that describes spatial audio with Dolby Atmos in Apple Music. So you can just kind of go through these different topics and learn more about how to set that up on whatever your environment is, including on Windows. So you can listen on your iPhone or your iPad, and then here are the instructions for that. You could also listen on your Mac, which is what I'm doing. And this article will talk a little bit more about what you'll need to do in order to set it up on your device. Basically, there's a solution for whatever your environment happens to be, and this article will guide you through how to set this up in your particular space. Very cool stuff, right? I'm a very big fan of the Sweetwater Studios space. I got to record there in Studio A, and I've been out there a number of times, and it's a wonderful place. I really love what Sean Dealey and Jason Peets and Julie Doust have done with that space, and I'm just really happy for them that they got to do the Dolby mix on an album that I love from a band that I adore and, you know, listen to critically and try to learn from, because this stuff this is how I want to play my own music. So getting to hear the music with this level of production is pretty amazing. So give it a shot, check it out for yourself, and let me know what you think. All right, take care. Bye.